Hey guys, welcome once again to yet another interview. Siddharth Rajsekar here with Amit Choudary. Amit is in the education space. He's from Mumbai. And in the last 45 days, he was able to achieve over 3.2 lakhs selling online products for his organization that he's working for. So first of all, Amit, congratulations on achieving that milestone on converting 3.2 lakhs in 45 days. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Sid. It's really an honor to be here, and the way you taught us on the webinar has worked to an extent which is brought me to an interview with you.
Nice, nice. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick your brains, and mainly this interview is to inspire others who are watching this, to let them know that, it is possible. Okay. And especially in India, many people think that Indians don't buy online and stuff like that. So let's go to the background now. Tell us a little bit about, what was your process before this? Because I know that you're already a trainer, you were doing a lot of offline, trainings and stuff like that. So tell us a little bit about the backstory before you came into my coaching system.
Okay. So before I got in the coaching system, we were into offline space for training engineering students in terms of electric vehicles, automobiles, machine learning and artificial intelligence, all with respect to automobile and mechanical. We've been doing trainings in IITs, BITS Pilanis, and various other institutes all across India. So we've been doing it, and we've been finding it not scalable to an extent where we can get a lot of people on an offline platform. But when it comes to an online platform, it definitely gets a lot of people on a reach. So we've been trying to figure out that, okay, we can create online courses. We do have the content creators. We have everything in place. But how do we place it? Again, as you said on the question, that Indians do not have an understanding of the online market. We don't believe that, yes, Indian people can buy courses. So to give you an insight, we created courses, all of the courses, and we thought we'll compete with Udemy. So we put the courses on our website, selling it for 600, 700, 800. But we were not finding it the right way that people would actually come and buy these courses, because we are very curriculum centric people in India. We're not skill centric when it comes to engineering students. So I was trying to read a lot, and there was a place where I popped out your YouTube ad, and I came into your webinar for the first time, the second time, and then I was in the inner circle.
Okay, awesome. So when did you get in, into my inner circle? Which month?
July last week.
Okay, the last week of July. So now we are, when I'm doing this interview, we are in the month of November. So July, August, September, October.
Right.
Yeah. So just little over 3 months. Yeah. So tell me, after you came into this coaching system, what elements did you start to see as glaringly important points that you were able to implement into your business? What were the factors?
First and foremost, we've been promoting advertisements for like almost half a decade right now, and we've been doing it rightly, and we've been getting the traction. So now when we came into doing it for the online space, a lot of money was going in the drain, and we were spending money and we were not getting results. So when I came to a webinar, I saw there was tremendous interaction. Before I could type hi, there were 70, 80, 90 messages already there who said hi to you, or maybe bring it on, or we are with you. So I'm like, this is a good way to interact. Maybe because I've done seminars with 800 people on the auditorium, and when you are in front of someone and when you're able to interact and convey the message, that gives you right information. And lately in engineering platforms, students were not interested in it. So when I came to your webinar, I saw a lot of interaction happening, and I could see that, yes, I'm able to connect with the problems I'm facing. I could see that these are the problems which are real problems, and you could solve it with a proper set of systems, a proper set of interaction process. You just cannot go, start, hi, I'm Siddharth Rajsekar, go and buy my course. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yes.
It works in a way where you have to add a lot of value. It's directly proportional to how much value you're providing them. That's how the fruits you would get. So my courses were limited to 2 hours courses. When I saw how you're delivering it, adding value by webinars, you actually wanted to go and give, maybe your systems were in place and once weekly. So I made it a step ahead. We got, because this is technical training webinars, we got 2 master classes every week. We got online courses. So you do good 1 hour course in the entire month. And then you come for, entire week, you do 1 hour. And then you come on a 2 live webinar with a trainer from the industry. So that's how we did. We started, making courses and, packaging it the right way. That's one thing I learned, the packaging it the right way. The second is how exactly you have to sell it, and what's the points where you will be able to sell it.
Absolutely. And I hope you've realized that giving knowledge is something, but selling is a totally different thing. It is a system. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome. I
Those
mean,
are
that's
two
what.
different pages. When you get a sync of both pages, you're on the right go.
Absolutely. See, there are many knowledge givers out there, many trainers, and they're very good at training. They're good at the content, but they may not be good at marketing and selling. And they may even sometimes despise selling, but that's
Right.
where the actual money is, to really fund what you're doing. So when you're able to infuse both, like I always tell you, when you infuse both education with entertainment, engagement, and then you have a really irresistible offer, people will buy like crazy. And that's
Right.
the result that you've got. Yeah.
Edutainment, right? Education plus
Edutainment, yeah,
entertainment.
that's the industry
Right,
that we're in. Superb. So
right, right.
tell me, how have your webinars been after studying my webinars and implementing all of that stuff, especially engineering students, I mean millennial
Right,
population, they're always
right.
I would say doing multiple things, maybe they zone out and stuff. How has those webinars been?
So I started with one. The first way you said you should first try without spending money on the advertisements. We send to the existing audience or reaching people out who have already known us in the industry. We send those people some emails, and we got good 70, 80 people on the webinar. It was my first time. Only thing what I could do is see the systems, get a script created for myself. I didn't really know what is the points to hit, how long the content should be. My first webinar lasted for 2.5 hours, and I still ended up getting around say 5 to 6 people who bought the courses.
Nice.
That's one reason. That was one thing where I learned that okay, this is getting too long. Let's get more limited content. And then I started innovating on the content. The second webinar, again, it was not as great because that was the first time I marketed to students who didn't know us through online marketing. We didn't get too much of sales, but we did get some sales that we didn't go home zero. So from there we started, and then we started, and I had a constant 10 to 12% people, 10 to 12% people who came on the webinar, bought the courses, and went off. So that's how the process went. And at the very second webinar, I had the Zoom package of 100 attendees. Okay, so and the second package, there were people who were more than 100, and that very evening I thought, no, I have to buy the 501 package. So that would make people who can be a part of this more.
Awesome. So you had to upgrade your package. How many people were there in that webinar?
If you check the Zoom report, there were around 187 people who wanted to be a part of it, but only 100 people could be a part of it because I just had the
That was
100
the
people.
limit.
I didn't think that 100 people would come. So 100 people did turn up, and I had good 14, 15 people who bought it, and that was the boost where I started. Okay,
Nice.
now it's not to stop. It was to keep going ahead.
Excellent. So that's like a 15% conversion in your second webinar.
Yes.
Tell me about, I think we were also having this conversation. So you've been attending my webinars and modeling exactly, different aspects to it. So
Right.
just tell me, what were you doing before and what were the new implementations that you started in your webinars?
Okay. So yeah, it's a very straightforward strategy. What I did was I made a Facebook carousel ads. I had good images which said you can buy this course for 700, 600, 800, 1000. Single individual courses of 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Like in a car, you have a braking system. You can learn the braking system in 1.5 hour. You could do it in 1.5 hour at $1,000, for example. So that was my plan, and I'd spent a lot of money already on it through Facebook ads. So when I came back to the system, I first and foremost removed all the advertisements which was there. Whatever was charged 600, 700, I went back and charged them for 6,000, 7,000 on the website. It's okay, people don't go and buy it. It's going to be 6,000, 7,000. What I did was then I packaged the product in such a way that you learn the entire automobile. Whatever I have, I'm going to give it to you all. Let it be from brakes, suspension, steering, whatever is the entire automobile. I have all of these courses. I packed it as one, and then what I did is I added some webinars to it. And what I did is I created a landing page on ClickFunnels, as you said. I more or less replicated your webinar ClickFunnels template with some engineering elements and my testimonials, because I have testimonials where students are placed in Tesla and Mercedes right now through our previous courses, the offline courses. So I took the advantage of these testimonials, got them on place, and we started getting them to register for webinars. So we didn't talk about the product. We just told them that how to get how to be relevant in the industry, how to get what is the industry, automobile industry looks like, job scopes in automobile industry. These were the topics I was catering. So in that 1.5 hour webinar, I just spoke about what do you need to do to be a part of the industry. engineering students are not aware of how the industry works. So
Yes.
if you want to be a part of Tata Motors, it is easy. It's not that difficult. We don't have jobs, companies coming to colleges right now because the industry is going down in automobile. So how can you be relevant? There are electric vehicles coming in, hydrogen fuels are coming in, and there are tremendous jobs. 5,000 applications, 5,000 job vacancies, and people don't know the skills. So I capitalized that. I gave them the entire industry overview. If you want to be a design engineer, what you need to do. And I linked every single thing what I'm training them to my product. At the end of the day, what I did
Nice.
was I whatever I was training them, I was putting them. It's I guess you said it in one of your webinars that you know you place your content in such a way that when you come to your product, they should not feel like okay he's trying to sell. They should know okay that this is the relevant thing. This is if you have this, you might have a step ahead in the game. And with like right when I got the schedule for an interview, yesterday got a confirmation from a student that out of 20 people, he was the one who was selected for Hyundai from our webinar training for that
Wow.
45 days training. He is into Hyundai and he'll be sending us a testimonial soon.
Very nice. So it's doing two things here. By you removing away all that like menu card format of selling, and then
Right, right.
raising the price, not like 600 700 rupee walas. You're going to now you kept brought it up and you're selling one thing,
It's
one
5,000 rupees
package.
now.
It's
Right,
5,000 rupees. That's fantastic. So it is also increasing the quality of your what's actually going to happen after they buy the
right,
course. Yeah. So that's awesome.
right, right,
Great.
right. So
So
one
I
of
mean
the
it's
webinars
yeah.
you did
Go
tell
ahead.
me that maybe you're targeting
Yeah. Go ahead.
in
Go
one
ahead.
of the webinars you did in the Q&A one, you told me that maybe Amit, you could try bringing down the cost if the students are not buying because I told you I'm getting a 10 to 15% ratio.
Hmm.
But then you also told me that you need to understand that if the value of the market is high, then you don't need to go down.
Exactly. And sometimes when you charge higher, like in my case, I started at selling at 1,000 rupees. When I did
Okay.
not have any results, then I
Right,
brought it
right.
up to 2,000, then 3,000, 4,000. Now I'm selling at 8,000 during the webinar offer, and
Wow.
the conversions are still the same. It is not
Okay.
changed. It is just I think that number is the confidence that you have to sell.
Right, right.
And if you're able to establish that, so actually price is not a point. It is just a value. And I think now that you've brought all the value together, it's a
Mhm.
no-brainer. People will just go and buy it, and you'll have the same 10-15% conversion because of the format that you've got right now.
Right,
That's
right.
awesome. So good. Tell us, Amit, what is the vision for the next 2020 right now? What have you planned out as far as your this model is concerned on webinar?
In 2020, see, I'm just waiting for the students to go out of the exams. They're in exams right now, so my webinars on pause. So
Okay.
just by December 15, my funnels are ready, not just one, multiple funnels to test everything, multiple timelines to test everything. So my vision in the first quarter, I'm not going details of the 2020, but the first quarter, I'm expecting to hit at least 30 lakhs in the first 3 months. So I know the market
Awesome.
is going to be ready, and the product we have is amazing. And I'll tell you one thing you will be mesmerized with in this webinar. There was someone who came in from Robert Bosch, someone who's working in Robert Bosch, and we already have an invitation to go and train on an offline platform with a ticket size of 15 lakhs in Robert Bosch.
Wow. So you got another offshoot project because of the webinar.
Right, right,
Fantastic.
right.
Congrats on that. So good. It's not just the 3.2 lakhs. You've got a 15 lakh order beyond that. So
Yeah,
congrats on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Super.
Thank
So
you so
a
much.
lot of good takeaways. I think people are watching here will find it really useful and valuable. Now, if you're watching this,
One
yeah,
add-on thing
yeah,
without your
please.
question. If you want to, if you really see, they're going to. It looks easy when I'm saying it. It looks easy when you are saying it. It looks easy when you go through your courses. But when you do it, it's definitely difficult. But when you do it, you just need to have faith that 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 7 months down the line, just keep yourself patient, keep yourself in the game, and once you think that okay, yes, this is going fine, and then you'll automatically keep getting the confidence. It's
Absolutely.
not as easy, but it becomes easy on the path of it.
Definitely. As long as you're batting on the pitch, you'll make the
Right,
runs.
right.
Only if you
Yes,
quit,
yes,
you're gone. Okay, that's it.
yes.
So never quit. That's a very good message, Amit. Thank you so much.
I'm taking that for myself as well.
Yes. Don't quit. So if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're watching this on Facebook, there's a link in my description there. Click on that and let's meet live in my next webinar. But I'll actually show you how you can take your knowledge and monetize it the way that Amit has done. And Amit, is there any like if you had to share one message with this group before we leave, like a
Mhm.
a message for people who are watching this, who are maybe feeling, I don't know if I can do this, or I'm not sure if this is for me, or whatever. I mean, what is your one big message that you want to give to my audience?
It's very simple and it's very easy, guys. This is no brainer. You don't have to use your brains. Someone else, your mentor, has already used his brains, got things on the system. Try and implement it the right way, and try and tweak it with respective to your market, your understanding, because you will know your customers sooner or later. So get your A to Y ready and just click on the Z. So A to Y is there on the place. Just go ahead, implement it. Try and do it in the most right way possible. And the Z is your patience, your encouragement, and your potential energy that you keep changing and tweaking it with your benefits. As simple as that. Take the 99% what is there. 1% is all that you would do it with respect to your market.
Super. Thank you, Amit. Wish you all the best. And we will do our next interview when
Thanks
you
so
hit
much,
1 crore. Okay, let's do it. I wish you all the best to hit a crore
Absolutely.
next.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Bye-bye. See
Yeah.
you.
Bye bye.